Oh dear. Okay, well I've been seen, and unfortunately that door is barred. And now they're after me. This was bound to happen. Howdy Folks! How are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Mirage, the Let's Play adventure from the Assassin's Creed Mirage. That's the game that we're playing. That's where it is from. Wow, we started off on like a really high note there, and then it just plummeted, didn't it? This whole intro is falling apart. I don't even know where to go from there. Let's just open up the map and discuss what we're going to be doing today. So obviously, currently we have selected Return the Books to the House of Wisdom. But if you look over here, it says we've collected one of 6 books. That means there are 5 other books out there if you can math, which I personally can. I was very good at it back in grade school and high school, and that was well over a decade ago now, so I can't math quite as well, but sometimes when push comes to shove, I can kind of fake my way through it and secretly just ask Siri to answer tough questions for me. Today, I thought it might be fun to go around and do some more of the side content in the game. We spent the last couple of episodes focusing on the story. I want to do some more of the missions that we can find at the bureau. So we're going to go check out our contracts. That's what they're called. And once again, we successfully did that thing where the flap in the back of my throat flutters. It's been several episodes since that happened. I'd kind of forgotten about it. I wonder what that is. Didn't it also start at the beginning of an episode? Maybe I do notice when I'm editing that I tend to be louder at the start of episodes. I think because I have a lot more projection when we begin. And then as it pans out, eventually we get to a point where I'm just like, okay, what do I... See if we can sneak up behind this guy. Just stab him in the back. There we go. I can't maintain volume throughout the entirety of the recording for whatever reason. It comes and goes. There are exciting moments where it punches through again. And gosh darn it, if my compressor does not have trouble with it. So, the Traitor, the perfume... Have I not already done this? Oh, no, okay. So previously we discovered that they were a traitor. Now we know the perfume traitor has been revealed as the traitor working against the merchants. Assassinate him. So before we found his secrets, that's cool. If you pay attention to the different contracts as they progress, they build on one another. At least this one does. I like that. I wonder if there's going to be more in regards to... Let's see, the authorities are forcing a botanist to make his panacea only for the privileged. Steal a rare coin hidden in a monastery. I was going to say, we had a coin-related one before. I don't know if this one's related. A scholar has been kidnapped by bandits. A weapons dealer, an ally to the rebels, is on the run from the authorities. And then one of the Khalifa's concubines, a rebel spy, was brought to the prince's palace for interrogation. Assassinate whoever's holding her captive. Okay, we're going to do these one at a time. We're not going to get carried away with things here. Let's go ahead and hop out, and we will go ahead and open our investigation menu here. Make sure we're getting this one tracked, which we already were, so I did need to do that. Let's have a look at where we're going in the world. Again, I don't think any of these really... Can I mark all as seen? Oh, wonderful. What about skills? Oh, it's just telling me that we have 3 skill points to spend. That's right. That's right. I think we're waiting for 4, right? I think we're going to get 8 so we can get to this and have a second tier 1 ability in all of our tools. Because to be frank, none of these other ones seem interesting, except for what is this one? Extra tool capacity. We could grab this, and then we could have a new tool on our adventure. Should we go ahead and just do that? Maybe that'll be worth it. Eventually we can like all the tools, and eventually we can upgrade the bird, and there's some interesting things that we can get, but none of them are all that engaging, interesting, or intriguing to me for whatever reason.
Well met.
How are you doing? I would like to look at unlocking a new tool.
Have you devised any new tools?
Take a look.
So, to be clear, it's the same ones we've always had access to. I don't know why we're talking about devising tools. So what have we got? A small explosive that lures guards from Basm can be turned into a weapon. I like that idea. A non-lethal proximity explosive capable of knocking down enemies for long periods can be made deadly. And then an alchemical vial that releases a thick cloud of smoke that obscures vision. Smoke can be modified for attack or defense. All of these are basically the same thing. This one, though, can be set up, like, early, which I kind of like the idea of. This is more action, and this is more reaction, and this is also action. It's similar to this, but not the same thing. That's more noise, this is more smoke, this is more, you're about to choose the trap as your tool. Yeah, let's go.
Nothing else?
That's fine. We'll unlock the other ones eventually. Can I upgrade it? Do I have the
you can
materials
improve this
necessary
in
to
any
perform
way.
such actions?
Be my guest.
That would be nice. Like, what can I do to it? Details, let's see. So, first off, we do want to go ahead and unlock this, and we do have what it takes to unlock that. That does mean that we're short a few brass cogs, or whatever these things are. Components. Can we do? Increase the ammunition capacity. Almost always that's going to be what we choose. Increase how long the effect of this tool lasts. Increase the distance you can throw this tool by 7 meters. Wow. That's like over 20 feet. We don't need specifics. That's pretty impressive. But is it more useful to have a lot of them, or is it more useful to be able to throw it further? We've never used it before, so we can't say for sure. I guess we start here, right? Because I don't know how long I need the tool to last. Presumably we can make it like a whistle trigger, a wide burst, fracture. Okay, they lose defense. That's interesting. Replace the non-lethal component for a fiery explosion. That looks like poison. Greater increased knockout or knockdown effect. How long do they stay down? Can I run up and assassinate them? They're down for a while. I don't necessarily want to make it deadly. I wish I could fill it with some sort of like poison. But I feel like we do just have other things that do that as well. So that one's tier 3. We didn't get this one to tier 3 yet, and we need to, so we can corrode the bodies. So we really need to work on finding more components. But that does it here for now. Thank you so much for your assistance. It is!
Goodbye.
Eben, your help has been invaluable. We now have the trap, and we are ready to head out into the streets and possibly go grab the contents of this chest up here before we set off for our destination, on the off chance that perhaps the contents of the chest is components. Oh. Well, what is this? What is this all about? Do I have to figure out how to get inside of here? There are explosives over here, but the door is barred from the other side. Okay, easy does it there, buddy. I take it this door is probably also barred from the other side. And... oh, here we go. Shipment notice. A new shipment of oil jars has arrived and has been placed in the storage room next to the door. I'm heading out for tea in the Silk Quarter. So does that mean we have to go find it? Where is the Silk Quarter? We need to go find this individual for their tea. Market Inspector. We have some kind of historical site here that we can go investigate. Soap Boilers District. I don't know where Silk Quarter is. This doesn't have anything at all to do with our present mission, but we're going to wander around and see if we can't figure out where a Silk Quarter is. We're also going to go ahead and get that. Paper making. Okay. No, yeah, that could be useful. That's a little bit of useful information. This is kind of vaguely on the direction we need to be running into anyway. Can we 4 Markets door key? Where the heck did I get... You don't reckon that... Hold on, does that go to back here? Well, first things first, let's go find out. I think all the doors were barred is the only issue. So I don't know if having a key is going to be helpful. Unless it goes to here. No, that's a different key. That goes to this building, though, right? Is this all one building? There's explosives in there as well as up there. That door was barred, and the one in the front is barred. So keys aren't going to be helpful. We now have a key to the 4 Markets district, though. I wonder if that goes to this door. Hello? Unbelievable! Okay, just unrelated key that we now have. Maybe this chest contains a key to that other door. It doesn't, unfortunately. You know what? I shouldn't have done that. That was a little obvious. Do you think that these people are going to be, like, upset when they see me in here? No. They have no reason to be. They have no reason to suspect that I shouldn't be in here. Okay, well, I mean, do I just need to pickpocket random people until I happen upon someone else with the key now? Is that the secret here? That can't be what we're supposed to do. I think that
Back off.
Sorry about that, buddy. I shouldn't have done that right in front of you. I feel like what's happening here is that we just got incredibly lucky there, finding a key that to a thing that we weren't even looking for, but was in the general vicinity of a thing that we were trying to find a key for. Does anyone know where the Silk District is? This is very important to me. I need to find the Silk District. Oh, okay. I found a key courtesy of Bird. Thank you, what's the bird's name? I've forgotten the bird's name again. Every so often I remember it, it comes to my mind. It's not like Faravid or something like that, is it? Hey, can we customize the bird? We've not tried to do that in a while. Alright, let's see what we might... Good gosh!
Hey,
Okay, that's the Four Markets chest key. So that's probably yet another different key. But that was tremendously difficult to pick. Okay, hold on.
Show me everything.
Any more keys around here? Oh, do you think it just goes to that chest right there? That's just like a... This is the Four Markets and there's a chest up there. And there's another key! Okay, first things first, we go up here. I understand that we accepted an assignment and now we're just way off on a tangent. But trust me, it's going to be worth it once we figure out what's inside of this chest. Okay, no, this just requires this to unlock. Alright. Granted, you know, I say that like it's going to be worth it, keeping in mind I don't know what's in that room back there, so I can't really make that declaration or that proclamation, because I don't know. That looks like silk! That there looks like silk to me! Oh, it's below us, though, is the only issue. By quite a ways from the looks of things. Also, this is just pillows, is what this is. Hello? Where is this key? It's slightly above me. I'm almost there. Hold on, let me get whatever this is. That's gonna be like just a few dirham. Alright, is it you? It must be you. Another Four Markets key. This time the Four Markets storage key. I've not needed this many keys before. I don't know what all of these keys are for. I'm assuming most of these keys aren't really for anything, and very few of them are going to end up being useful in the long run. Also, I guess I can sneak into this room for some purpose. Like, I don't know what the reason is. Can we? There we go. Hi, everyone! Don't mind me barging in here. I mean, what's going on? Dubious Flyer. If you love this amazing batch of exquisite products, I have plenty more to sell. Meet me near the gates of Kark. Sorry, what exactly are you referring to here? What products? Also, I did not mean to knock you over, and I am sorry, but would you stand back up so I could steal your goods? Hold on, I just need to plant myself in just the right position to relieve yourself of that Faravhar. Our pockets laden now with many keys, most of which we have no clue what to do with. We now return to see whether or not we can get into this room, which, to be clear, we're still not actually positive is going to lead to what's upstairs there. This could be an unrelated door that we do now have the key to, which is helpful. Which of the two keys is it? We'll never know, because we didn't come back here after collecting the second one. Unless we did and I forgot. What did we need in here? I think we needed explosives. That's right, all the pieces are coming together. Open that door. Get me that burning pot. This is going to work out brilliantly. This is going to work out absolutely brilliantly. I can't wait to see what's in this little room here and discover that the contents of the chest is just like a schematic for upgrading a piece of armor that we're not even remotely interested in. That's going to be great. Can I roll through that and be okay? I mean, I can't even roll right now for some reason, but basically we are okay, and that's what matters. Oop. Okay, I don't know if they intended for that to work like that, but it certainly did. And we have, in the golden chest, a dagger upgrade schematic. I mean, I wasn't wrong, strictly speaking, was I? See, now this is the part where I get honest with all of you. I was trying to figure out how to get into that building beforehand. I did a little bit of running around in between episodes, kind of collecting chests here and there, and I could not figure that one out. And I was like, you know what? When I come back and I sit down to record, I'll figure it out then. And I'll be gosh darned if we didn't. I'd made it as far as blowing up the big oil jars in the upstairs through a window and having that accomplish nothing before I finally decided, you know what, to heck with it. We'll come back to this later, and then I went to bed. And it's later now, and gosh darn it, we did it, okay. That's interesting. Now, why would someone be shooting down Nkiru? I don't get that. Does it have anything to do with the merchant we're here to assassinate? And if so, but why? If so, but why? This perfume trader must be very well connected to have so many private guards, we assume. What are my options for engagement? We do have this powder trap. Or I mean, is that what it's called? It's just called trap. We also have the legendary blow dart. There we go. How is it better than a throwing knife? Great question. Technically, it isn't. Other than the fact that they do now stay asleep forever.
Safely now.
We need that to not fall off the edge, because that'll raise a lot of questions. Dead men on roofs tell no tales, but dead men plummeting to the ground imply things, so there we go. let's go ahead and assassinate him. The great thing about the blow dart is if you need to complete a mission without killing anyone, you just knock him out and leave him be. Alright, is that the fella I'm looking for right there? Seems like it probably is. In that case, once again, you know what? Let's just cut to the chase. We've only got one throwing knife left here, but it gets the job done. Enkidu! Give me a little look-see from above. What am I dealing with? Okay, so those guys have, again, the whole thing I always say about the body. See, if the knife melted the bodies, we wouldn't be in this situation. There'd be nothing for them to find. We know he's down here. We've basically seen him through the wall. And he's got a guard next to him. We know that as well. Pretty much beyond the shadow of any sort of doubt. So, unfortunately, the one problem we have now is that we have a body down there that everyone is now investigating. That's on me. Enkidu, I don't think those guys are related to this. I think we're good, though. I think we get the general idea of where everyone is. And, fortunately, doesn't look like he's run off as a result of finding, like, his fellas finding a corpse outside. So that's good. Because normally, you know, that might frighten some people, but I'm glad to see it hasn't affected him at all. Oh, hi. Come on over here and investigate. This suits me just fine. Little did you know, sir, you've fallen right into my trap. So that's a little demonstration of how we're going to handle the actual perfume trader when the moment comes. Another demonstration here for you. Just let me verify that I'm going to be able to do this without getting seen. That's how we're going to do it. I like the idea of the perfume trader's men just like slowly but surely finding all of these corpses around and being like, I think you might be in danger. And him just getting like progressively more and more nervous about it.
Everything is locked down tight.
Keep your eyes open for anything suspicious.
Calm yourself. We are professionals.
Interesting. But why do you have professionals here? It's, you know what, just for the lulz, I feel like this needs to be done. The idea of the final word he ever said is like cautioning this guy, one of his customers, by saying I'm a professional before being immediately just like killed. Hold on, yep. I need him to see me and come to investigate. Oh, it's perfect. Okay, now I need him to see me and come and investigate. Come on, buddy. There we go. Come on in and have a look around. See anything suspicious? Anything you don't like? Right. He's getting further away now. He's like going somewhere. Not in a hurry, mind, but quick enough that it's a problem. Let's get the blow dart ready. And let's just say we do that if it comes down to it, just to keep him from slipping off. Ooh. Okay. Whoop, 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 whoop. I think we've been here before. I think we came... Either I came here, maybe... Is this one of the areas I came to off camera just to explore? Or did we do this together in a previous installment? I can't recall. Doesn't really matter. Now we're in a pickle, because we're kind of stuck here with all manner of folks around. And we gotta figure out how to slip out unseen. Don't want to get into a tussle with the fellow with flames on his head. Probably not a good call. That's just a normal guy. As long as he doesn't turn around, it'll be fine. Is this gonna... You know what? Okay, that looks like it's probably hot. Nice. Beautiful.
A bloody end to some bad happenings.
I think we're just slipping out of here. Oh, an environmental kill! I wonder when the last save was. We're rolling it back. I didn't notice that it wanted that from me. And there's a save. Granted, it's from a little while ago. Yeah. Still, basically now we're back where we started from, but that's even better because you know what? We wasted a lot of time here the last time, and now we're not going to do that because all we've got to figure out is how to environmentally kill this guy. I don't know what my options are for that, but we're going to figure it out. We now know how quick and easy it is to get inside of this building with him and just listen in on his conversation. Uh-oh. Wait.
You have secured the merchandise? Nothing has been tampered with?
Oh, shoot.
Everything is locked down tight.
Keep your eyes open for anything.
Grant me strength!
God! I was right! Someone is after me!
Hold on. No, you need to die from an environmental kill is the problem. You stay in there, bud. So, right now, things aren't going well. But it might be okay. Because he doesn't know where I'm at, technically. Although he's approaching like he does. Alright, well how am I supposed to... If he's like after me to kill me with his sword, I'm not gonna die like this to a perfume trader of all things. Leave me alone. I'll reload the save. With those guys dead now on the roof, if I step outside of the red zone, and I get into, like, say right here, can I do a save? Oh. The advantage here now is that I never have to kill those two guys again. Although for some reason this guy is just like moseying around out here, being super suspicious of everything. So that was probably not the best call, but also maybe successful, I don't know. Everything seems chill now. Okay,
You have secured the
have your
merchandise?
conversation.
Nothing has been tampered with?
Everything is locked down tight.
Keep your eyes open for anything suspicious.
Calm yourself. We are professionals.
Now out you go. We've got to figure out what it means by environmental kill. Do we need to set charges inside of a soap curing station? That doesn't even make sense. I don't even know what that means. What do you mean Enkidu is not available? Why not? Let's see what we got around here that we can use to our advantage. Okay, so there's a platform right... You know what? We might be able to drop that on top of him if we get him right as he's going underneath it. The catch is going to be actually getting up here. And, I mean, do we have throwing knives? We should. We should have at least one. We have none. Wasn't there a chest up here before? Oh, come on. I just need one throwing knife is all I need. Do this for me, game. Do this for me. We just got to get him now to walk under there. Okay, go for it, big boy. Can I hold this indefinitely? Do it! Walk! Darn you! Do you think if I killed everyone else here and then put him to sleep with the blow dart and then set him underneath there and dropped it on him, that would count as an environmental kill? How long is he gonna stand there? I mean, I can still move around. Why is he not walking around? He walked around before. Just walk underneath the sacks, my guy. Just do it. I'm not asking for much here. I'm charged up and ready to go. Okay. Alright. Why not? Is my only question. Let's see if we can get closer, and then maybe he'll start moving and we won't have to do the charged attack if we're closer. What I would like for him to do now is to just walk under it. Oh look, I've got a couple of extra throwing knives now. How nice is that? See, from here I don't think I can hit it. I don't think I can activate it. This is better anyway. Yeah, I can hit it without having to charge up from here. We've got a better angle. I can actually, like, see when he's under it before throwing. But he's not going! You know what? I've got an idea. What if we put both of these guys to sleep? And maybe he sees that and goes, how suspicious, how peculiar. I'll go investigate. Everyone's investigating. And maybe now he's been shaken free from whatever malaise he's been in. And he's ready to walk forward and stand underneath the bags. Potentially. The last time we did this, he wandered all over the place. He wasn't sitting still. You couldn't keep him pinned down. There you go. Sword out. Be suspicious. Okay, sword's up now. What? Do something. Do something. Please! Tell you what. What do you think about this? Why don't you go investigate that? Why don't you go see what that's all about there, huh? Why don't you go investigate and see what that thing's all about? You don't even know what's there. You're so irritating in the way that you exist and occupy space in this world. The way that you just won't go. Well, these guys are coming around. For some reason, everybody else is still on their little rotations. Whoa! Why don't you go investigate that, bud?
A bloody end to some bad habits. Done to perfection.
Do I need to get down there and, like, rub a feather on his neck or something? Is that still a thing I have to do? It just says leave location. Is there anything I need to collect off of his corpse? Looks like everyone else is kind of poking around down there. I suppose this isn't really an Assassin's Creed kind of mission, more so just a vague mission for people who have taken the Assassin's Creed, right? There we go. Is that it? Contract completed. Tool upgrade. You have sufficient material to upgrade a tool. Neat. I kind of want to go check his body now and see if he's got anything useful. But it sort of feels like maybe that'll be a waste of time.
Let the rebel come. We are always on guard.
He's a killer.
Huh?
Murderer.
Oh, I didn't know people were watching me do it. I thought I was being really sneaky. Okay. That's almost everyone around here dead. And after this guy's assassinated,
Where can I hide?
that is everyone around here dead. Unfortunately, everybody's bodies have despawned. So I guess now we just gotta go tear down some signs and maybe we'll go do another side quest. Where's the nearest gosh darn bureau from here? Looks like this one's closer. We'll head that direction. We'll tear down some posters along the way. First things first, I was told that I have
Nice to see you.
what it takes to do a tool upgrade. So let me kind of see
Perhaps
what
your
we've got
skills could
going
be
on
applied
there,
here.
if you wouldn't mind.
Here's what I have.
Okay, the trap can be upgraded to tier 2, but not the blow darts. Well, the blow darts are upgraded. Not this to tier 3, but not far off, honestly, and I think it's probably worth waiting, because I don't really need any of these things. So, considering how close we are, maybe we get what we need from doing a couple of more of these. The trade delegate has gone missing. Foul play is suspected. Find and assist him. I wonder if it's possible to complete all of the ones within a certain sort of subset. We're going to attempt that. We're going to try to do all the merchant ones first, I guess. So, this is going to take us, whoa, way south. Much, much further south than we have ever gone before, which is a perfect opportunity to do some sightseeing along the way. Yeah, I don't know about getting the one in the middle of town, because that necessitates we find a way into whatever this building is that is completely enshrouded in wall. Singing and poetry, oh how fun. Perhaps this could be a place to access it? If we can get on top of this? And then jump over the spikes? No. Every single element you find that you think might be used to get over it, we might just have to accept that this is going to be story plot stuff. This is going to be probably end of the game, big final mission stuff. And there's not going to be a whole lot of secret routes that we can take. Unless... You cannot dive here. I take it back. No unlesses. We carry on. Yeah, so we basically run all the way around the outside of the center of the Palace of the Green Dome. Yeah, we're not going to be unlocking that one today, but we'll kind of see what happens. Cartographer. Whoa, no, wait a minute. Hold on now. Cartographer. What does that do? Buy maps to reveal the location of gear chests, enigmas, and lost books. Okay, I mean, we're gonna swing by there real quick. I came up here to grab one of those little codex. We're in. The issue is that it seems very unlikely that this is going to be a simple task. In fact, this seems like it's going to be very tricky. But I'm nothing if not persistent. Probably want to stick to blow darts for this endeavor. Try to stay as stealthy as possible and draw as little attention to ourselves as possible. And really only assassinate guys if it can't be helped, like these two guys here. Had to be done. Okay. We're very close now. We're very close and we're doing great. Just can't be seen by that guy. Number one priority right now, just kind of slip around. There's all kinds of interesting, potentially valuable things up here. I guess I'm all out of throwing knives because I can't do a double attack. Guess what? I've got a couple of throwing knives now. Oh, look what we got here. A little golden treasure chest of goodness. Some leather, some components, some steel ingots. Not that good, but, you know, it's more than we would have had if we hadn't come up here and taken them. There's another one right over here. I had to kill this guy in order to get to it, because otherwise he would have definitely heard us do this and access this chest full of components, leather, and steel ingot goodness. Kind of a bit of a theme going on around here. I guess this is sort of a construction site from the looks of things, so it makes sense that those are the objects that they would have around here in an abundance. Tend to come in handy when doing construction, as well as just chests full of throwing knives and a hare's foot. Who hasn't been on a construction site with a hare's foot? Very common. Everyone knows that if you're looking to make money, there's two things you can do, right? You can either get a food truck and take it to or as near to as you can get to a construction site. That's option A. Option B, hare's foot. Just go to the construction site and start yelling hare's foot. They'll come out giddy to buy your hare's foot at the construction site. Okay, because they don't want to end up like that guy. They don't want to end up like Frank, who had the entire like steel grate dropped on his head because he forgot his hare's foot. You know, everyone's looking around like, did you bring yours today? And you go, yeah, but you didn't. Like, wearing your lucky underwear, but you forgot your hare's foot. You don't want to be that guy who gets your entire platoon knocked out, because that's what they call them in construction. It's you. This has gone off the deep end. Points of interest discovered. Look at us go. Get me down from here. What do you reckon happens if we just jump? Okay, not quite as far down as I assumed we would be going. Okay. Uh-oh. Everything's getting out of hand. Everything's going a little bit crazy. Nah, it's all completely under control. We want to leave the city. I mean, what is that a symbol of? And how do I reach it? That golden book? Here we go. The way in has been discovered. I'm going deeper, Leo. Epic chests that require... Ooh, leather components and, again, steel. Very common things to find. Things that we do need. This is not me complaining, because we need those objects. But unfortunately, this is a dead end. What we've done here. This goes no deeper. A lot of explosive barrels around here. Not sure if I'm supposed to read into that. Not sure if I'm supposed to do anything with that. I wonder what happens if I hit that with an explosive barrel. Absolutely nothing. I was kind of hoping that would cause the explosive barrel to blow up, but no such luck. That's okay. We can do things manually. That's fine too. See, there's got to be a way to get inside there. I just don't know... I don't know how. I don't think the answer can be going in on ground level, because I'm pretty sure when we looked at ground level, the great big doors here were closed. Unless there's more great big doors somewhere.
Hold on. Hey, you won't take long.
Oh dear. Okay, well, I've been seen, and unfortunately that door's barred. And now they're after me. This was bound to happen. Should have been paying closer attention. Maybe I'll just keep running away, because we know that there's not going to be any guys up here, because we killed them all. And I highly doubt if all of them are going to follow me up here. Oh, hold on. Come on, fellas. Where even are you right now? Right, so here's the front doors. They don't look like they open for anything, even if we found a key or something. Oh, there's a staircase over there, which I bet you is one of the alternative paths to get into here, as opposed to going over the wall, which is what we ended up doing. There's got to be another way in. I mean, of course there is. And if we're patient, there's probably a whole story about getting into this place. And that's when we're going to get all the treasure out of here. And I don't know why we've spent so much time trying to find a route in. It's kind of been a bit of a waste, even though, I mean, we have technically managed it. But it looks like this is just going to go in one side and out the other. Definitely going to go ahead and unbar all of the doors, though. Just in the off chance that in the future it somehow is convenience for us. Oh, interesting. This is different. This is new. That's a key there, I think. Door is locked. Someone is definitely following me in here, and I doubt if they have a key on them. Unfortunately.
Huh? So strange.
There we go. So I guess this probably also needs a key. Both sides need a key. So we've got to go find a key man. Does anyone around here have a key? Find the key, find the key, find the beautiful key, find the key, find the key. Oh, how happy you'll be. That's the sound of someone finding a key. But where was it? That's the only issue, is that now I've got to try to figure that out. Maybe we, like, exit, and then we go back in? Maybe I imagined it. It's getting dark now. It seemed to happen when we faced in that direction. Maybe that's not, like, a find the key sound, though. Who knows what sound that could be? You know what? We've spent too much time here. That's the real issue, is that we've now been here for far too long with precious little to show for it. We got some materials, and that's fun. Let's get out of here, gosh darn it. Oh, great. No, that's not good. Now someone's seen me do crime. Can I get out of here? Is that possible for me to make a beat a hasty escape? I haven't considered how it might be tricky to get out after getting in. Not all that much, though. Not all that much tricky, as it happens. Kind of easy. Tear down the poster. No one's the wiser. We're now basically on the opposite side of where we should be. That's okay. It's very rare that I actually feel bad about going off on these sorts of tangents. But I actually... We had this whole plan set up where we were going to go run off this direction and do all these things. And instead I've spent the last 20 minutes of my life inside of that building. Just confused. At long last, we've arrived at this fella, who's going to mark things on the map for us, as it has been alleged. Okay, so what have we got here? Cartographer services. Hidden treasures can be found all over Baghdad, if you know where to look. A cartographer can provide you with the coordinates for these treasures in exchange for scholar token. Right? What? Apparently I can't buy any more off of him? Oh, was this included in the DLC? Like, or was this included in the premium edition or whatever? I technically have everything that I can get from him already, possibly. I like that it's purchasable in-game now.
I have to go.
You don't have to buy it, like,
then.
using in-game items, because I pretty much had tokens that I've pickpocketed it off people. I respect and appreciate that from Ubisoft, because in the past they would charge you actual real-world money for that, which is lame. Hold on, I need to speak to this individual. Because we never checked the stable after fixing our, like, premium item thingamabob, right? Remember, we got the deluxe edition, and... Oh, yeah, okay, so we do have different things that we can get, including a gosh darn Mesopotamian lion, a really neat sand horse. I can't even begin to pronounce that, but I want it, and we're switching to it. And then, in the meantime, sand eagle, Simurg, it's a little dragon. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Maybe to sort of, like, go along with that, what we ought to do is switch over to our fire demon costume. Yeah, okay, that's good. I'm good with the current outfit we're wearing. I think that's fine. And with that, I think we'll leave it here. I know that I said we had other things to do, but I've recorded over my allotted time that I have for each episode. I have no idea how this is going to look when it's edited. What I do know is that we'll just resume here next time for, I guess, a part 2 of doing some more contracts. Hopefully doing more contracts next time than in this one where we did one contract. Spent the first half of the episode looking for a key to a chest. The contents weren't that interesting. And then also that one time we got kind of lost back there. Until then, thank you folks for watching. God bless you, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye now.